Oxidation and reduction reactions. Oxidation and reduction reactions. The earlier concept of oxidation and reduction is based on the addition and removal of oxygen or hydrogen elements. So in terms of oxygen and hydrogen, oxidation and reduction reaction can be defined as an oxidation reaction is a reaction in which oxygen is added to a substance. Addition of oxygen to a substance is called oxidation. And removal of hydrogen from a substance is also called oxidation. So oxidation can be defined as the addition of oxygen to the substance or removal of hydrogen from a substance. And what about this is known as oxidation. Oxidation. So oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Now let us check what a reduction reaction is. Reduction is addition of its opposite, addition of hydrogen to a substance or removal of oxygen from a substance. This is known as reduction. It is just opposite, you know. Oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen to a substance, and reduction is addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen from a substance. So now let us check what oxidizing agent and a reducing agent. So what is an oxidizing agent? The substance which gives oxygen for oxidation is called oxidizing agent. Substance which give out oxygen for oxidation is called oxidizing agent. So oxidizing agent is a substance which gives oxygen for oxidation is called oxidizing agent. And we can also say the substance which remove hydrogen is also called oxidizing agent. So we can define it as the substance which gives oxygen for oxidation or a substance which removes hydrogen from the substance is called oxidizing agent. And what is reducing agent? What is reducing agent? Reducing agent is the substance which gives hydrogen for reduction is called reducing agent, which gives hydrogen. And we can also say the substance which removes oxygen is also called reducing agent. So we can define oxidizing agent is the substance which gives oxygen for oxidation is called oxidizing agent, or otherwise we can say the substance which removes hydrogen is also called oxidizing agent. What is a reducing agent? The substance which gives hydrogen for reduction is called reducing agent, or we can say the substance which removes oxygen is also called reducing agent. The oxidation and reduction reaction are also called redox reaction. What is that? Redox reaction. Redox reaction is redox means red, R-E-D is from reduction, and ox is from oxidation. So oxidation and reduction both happening in one reaction. Now take the example of copper oxide. Copper oxide is heated with hydrogen. I have to denoted heat on the arrow mark. And when copper oxide heated with hydrogen, copper metal and water are formed. Copper metal and water are formed. This type of reaction is known as a redox reaction. In this reaction, copper oxide is changing into copper. Copper oxide is changing into copper. That is, oxygen is being removed from the copper oxide. Oxygen is being removed from copper oxide. Now, by definition, removal of oxygen from the substance is called reduction. So this is reduced. Okay, the substance is called reduction. So we can say that copper oxide being reduced to copper. Copper oxide is being reduced to copper. In this reaction, hydrogen is changing into water. Hydrogen has changed into water. Thus, oxygen is being added to hydrogen. Oxygen is being added to hydrogen. Oxygen is being added to hydrogen. Now, by definition, which we have noted earlier, now by definition, addition of oxygen to a substance is called oxidation. So we can say that hydrogen is being oxidized. Hydrogen is being oxidized to water. Hydrogen is being oxidized to water. So we find that hydrogen is being oxidized to water, and the same time copper oxide is being reduced to copper. This shows that oxidation and reduction occurs together. The oxidation reduction reaction between copper oxide and hydrogen is an example of a redox reaction.